we're going to Houston, Carlos Correa might as well play Game 7, right?
Absolutely.
Carlos,
Absolutely.
good to see you, man. What a game. What a game. I asked these guys at the top of the show, when it was 4-0, poof, after one inning, raise your hand if you thought it was over. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it was. He raised his hand, but then he kind of wished he didn't. He said no. What was going on in the clubhouse after that grand slam?
Well, we talked before the game. We said we're not going to give up. We're going to go out there fighting, and that's what we did. Even though we fell behind after that grand slam, I'm going to tell you, that was tough. It was tough. But we got back to the dugout, and we said, hey, let's go out there and score some runs this inning. And, we scored the runs. The momentum shifted a little bit at that moment, and then – man, I feel like we put great at-bats together today for the first time in this series. It was hard to do. The pitching staff was doing a great job, but today we made some adjustments, and it was better.
So how important was the lineup change? Because Gurriel all of a sudden had protection. You can clearly see he swung the bat better. And obviously you hit in the third spot. You came up with the bases drawn, infield drawn in, big hit right there as well. So how important was the lineup shift?
I think it was important for Julie to just go out there and swing the bat. You got the batting champion yesterday. I felt like he didn't swing the bat at all. He got a couple of walks here and there, but I don't think the lineup change was, we got a lot of great hitters in that lineup, and the lineup is deep. I mean, Alex Bregman is a runner-up to MVP in 2019, and we know how good he is. So, we all go through slumps. It happens, but man, we stick together, we have each other's back, and you saw it tonight. We played like a great team.
Take me inside the mindset of these bullpen games as opposed to facing the conventional starter. Is the meeting an hour longer? Are you diving into more video? How do you attack it?
Yeah, well, when you don't face the guys, because obviously they're in the National League and we never got to face them, and you face them for the first time, it's a little bit of a surprise how the ball moves, because you're relying on the video that you see of the hitters, how they take the hacks, and if they're late, they're swinging under the ball, they're hooking the ball, they're chasing and all that. So once you face them the first time, the second time it gets a little bit better, and the third time it gets better. So today, we've seen some of the guys, and we're just getting more comfortable out there. So hopefully we can keep doing that.
I know D-Rell's going to take you into the tape second and break down some of your stuff, but the defense, I said it last night, up the middle, off the charts. You guys going at it, they're going at it. I remember when I'd play across the way from somebody ball, and I was like, no, you ain't going to outshow me. Do you play that way?
Absolutely, absolutely. We always preach in that clubhouse that defense wins championships, not pitching. Because the pitching can be great, but if you're not picking out the ball, you're giving away extra outs, then you're not going to win. So defense is very important in our clubhouse, and you see it when we take infields. We take a lot of pride on that, and we take it very seriously.
I remember coming to West Palm Beach in about 2017, 2018. You have that little mini field in between your cage, and you and Jose Altuve going to work, turning double plays all day long. All right. There's nothing you can't do, right? I think you could do a breakdown tape with me.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
So let's dive in, because the lineup change first. You knew when? Last night, you said?
Last night I knew.
What'd you feel about hitting third?
I felt like I had to show up early and figure out a way to feel comfortable at the plate, because hitting third, you got to drive in runs.
Look at. When'd you say, I'm going to break out Dame Lillard's It's My Time? When did that come to you?
That came, Chicago White Sox, I hit a double, and then the guys told me that was a sixth celebration, and they said, you got to keep doing it every time you do something cool. So it just happened. I just did it.
I thought you were a watch guy. I had you with Rolexes, APs, all different things. Look at this pursuit.
I'm an AP guy.
You're an AP guy? Take me through your defense, man. I don't think it gets enough love. What do we got here? 21 defensive runs saved this year, 7 more than Andrelton Simmons. You think you get the love for your day?
I think this year, a lot of people have been talking about the defense and all that, being nominated to a Gold Glove. It's great, but like I said, I take a lot of pride on this and making sure that the throws are always on the money.
And you're always over the top.
Yes. I'm always over the top. When we play catch, we try to hit the face and the chest all the time, so we try to stay consistent with that.
All right, take me through the ABs. Jesse Chavez, cutter, middle of the plate. Minter, he's pretty tough.
Really tough.
Stay
Nancy
inside
cutter.
it.
Yeah, I was looking for something up in the zone, and he happened to lead that cutter up. I was able to hit it over the shortstop, and then Smiley, his curveball is really nasty. I was able to stay through that one.
What's it about the great players, man? I asked Derek Jeter this a long time ago. Why are you so good when the lights shine brightest? He goes, because I let everyone else be nervous, and I'm going to be me.
Yeah.
What's your answer to that?
I just stay calm. I stay calm under pressure every single time. For me, it's a game that I've always loved to play, so when I go out there, there's no pressure. There's just fun, and I'm going to do everything I can to help my team win games.
Carlos, we got to go back to that play up the middle. Talk to me about that play up the middle. When you're reading it, what you're thinking, you already know you're going to be spinning. When are you recognizing that? Take me through that.
Yeah, so when you see me looking at my hat a lot, I got the speed of all the runners on my hat. I asked Espada for it. And I know Dansby's a 60 runner, so I know I got to hurry with that type of ground ball. So as soon as I caught it, I knew I didn't have time to set my feet. So that's why I spun, and then I put everything I have behind that throw because I know he's a pretty good runner.
Wow,
You
you have
put
all
something
that,
on that
data
pillow.
in your
Every
hat?
single hitter in the lineup, I got their
see.
speed. Well, not on this one. This is the BP hat. This is the BP hat.
right,
It's on the game hat with the
Yeah, and it's
baby.
Halloween anyway.
Because
So
let me see.
what was your costume today, Carlos? It's Halloween.
My costume today was Freddy Krueger. I just wore his sweater. Just a little subtle Halloween.
Did you hear about Mark DeRosa's?
We turned you into Freddy
No.
Krueger last
You
night.
did?
Yeah.
You gotta send me that clip.
No,
Altuve
we got
and
an
Chucky.
image. Look,
child.
look.
Look at Altuve.
I actually scared Greenkey's kid this morning. I came out of the room, I put my mask on, I put the claws, I put everything, and then when they opened the door, I was like, ah! We had a great time this morning with the kids.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
Carlos,
That's beautiful.
I feel like I've known you since you were a kid.
I know.
He was.
Yeah, he's a
Well,
17-year-old kid.
studios.
Grown up
He's
before our
grown-up
very
man
eyes.
now.
Hey, Carlos, congratulations on a big night, man.
Thank you guys.
We'll see you in
Always fun talking to
Houston.
you.